What is going on, me old gaming darlings? We are playing Pokemon Legends ZA for the Nintendo Switch 2. So without further ado, let's enjoy this intro, and then of course we will get on with the waffling. That's actually pretty good, impressive graphics for Nintendo Switch 2, believe it or not. I'm surprised no voice acting has been implemented on this. So of course, without further ado, me old gaming darlings, this is RyuGamer88 and coming to you with more video gaming content. But we are now playing Pokemon Legends ZA for the Nintendo Switch 2, and I kid you not, the last time I played Pokemon was probably just over 2 decades ago, and with that being said, I really have truly shown my age on that matter. But anyways, I've lost the time to play Pokemon because with everything else going on in life, as we all do in life in general, that our our hobbies change, and everything else we've got going for with work, life in general, and of course sometimes we may lose traction of what we originally enjoyed. And of course, I do actually remember playing Pokemon back in the days when it was on the old Nintendo Game Boy. And I think the last video game I've ever really got into grips with playing was, of course, the Gold and Silver. And of course, utilising back in the day Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. And I remember the friends that I did have back then, it was an absolute craze fest. And of course, to some people, they're still massive fans of Pokemon. So whether I'm going to be really clinched onto Pokemon this time round, whether it's due to many changes, I know Pokemon itself has really grown in popularity, and of course there's more Pokemon monsters, if I've got that right, me old gaming darlings. So without further ado, let's continue on with the storyline, and of course, less of the waffling and more gaming. So, before going actually through, there is a little intro that I didn't capture through, and that was, of course, creating your name and, of course, creating your character. It's nothing too difficult intrinsic. It's the first bit you do is creating your name. Now, there's 12 characters that you're allowed to create your name. Now, you could utilize your own Nintendo account name, or given your name, like a simple name like, I don't know, your first name or anything, or make something funny. You do what you please, but it's only 12 characters. And then, of course, when it comes to creating the character, they pretty much put it into stats of where, and of not so much where, so I beg my pardon, your physical self, whether you're male or female. There's pretty much 4 of each of different kind. But don't think that you have to stick with the colours or anything else. So once you've selected your gender, and of course the ethnicity that comes along with it, then of course you can do more customization. And of course there is quite a few selections in detail, but when you go to select on the choice of your customization of your character, ensure that you confirm by pressing the plus button on your Nintendo Switch controller. So of course it looks like we've just arrived in this city of Lumiose City. This Pokemon's called Helioptile? Helioptile? Yeah, that's it. It's one big travel bag. Hope you enjoy your visit to Lumiose. I'm probably doing a terrible job of pronouncing this. It's been such a while. Yeah, so one thing I've noticed is that there is no voice acting on this, unless you're talking like sound effects for the Pokemon. But whether they actually have their own voice names, and last time I remembered with Pokemon is that the games itself, like in the Game Boy days, it was just random synchronized voice noise, and they didn't say their own names unless you watch the TV anime versions and the movie mangas, whichever. Then of course the voice actors would actually say their names. But it seems like, I mean, this is the first time I've ever actually played a 3D version of a free-for world of Pokemon. And it's quite nice actually, rather than just looking at the traditional 2D game itself back in the Game Boy days, or Game Boy Advance. I think, was there one for the Game Boy Advance? Let me know in the comments down below. But that's an interesting Pokemon dog-like thing. So I'm ready for some Pokemon battles. Oh, I'm sure you are, sweetheart. I'm hoping to find some invigorating Pokemon battles here in Lumiose City. Very posh of you. Not that I'm trying to undercut. I mean, I don't mean to be funny or anything, but what sort of writing is this? I was hoping for a little bit more Japanese or anything, but it just looks like the whole creators have gone a little bit dyslexic here, and I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Anyways, what are you supposed to be? Furthrow. Well, I can see fur. Really? Oh, Christ. They could have been a little bit more creative on the Pokemon sound effect. I mean, it's like as if you're listening to a distorted speak and spell sound. But, anyways, I don't want to moan too much or anything because it might spoil. But, obviously you're going to see like a load of people that they're talking about through anything. So, it's best that if you're trying to get used to, try to select each of the characters you can, because it may indicate a clue as to what you're supposed to progress next. Or you're just being absolutely nosy and find out who else is going into the conversation with. I'll cherish everything you've got to offer, Lumiose. You'll be glad I'm here. I don't think the city knows about you. Ugh. Oh, what on earth is... Oh, I remember this Pokemon. Staryu, there we go. Well, there's a match. When you've just spent 13 hours on a plane, it's only natural to feel a little bit worn out. Well, yeah, I think that's roughly almost the... That's a very long trip. 13 hours, good lord. Let me know, my dad's going to take an hour just to pick where to go. He decides an hour where to go. Why doesn't he just pick one and start touring around? That would have been easy. Beyond these gates, a brilliant life full of Pokemon awaits you. If you're not from around here, get ready. The sights of Lumiose will knock your socks off. Or unless the Pokemon knocks your socks off. Like this one here. What is that? A fletchling. Wow. Okay. Oh, I was worried that we need to buy a ticket of some sort. But, I mean, control-wise, if you are doing it through on a traditional controller like these ones here, they're actually very responsive. I mean... Ooh, saving the progress. What have I just pressed? I think I just pressed the X button here. The autosave function will automatically save your progress for as you play. You can also manually save your game by pressing R on the main menu. if you close your game, you'll resume your adventure from whenever your progress was last saved. So there's multiple situations of when you save your game. So you don't have to rely on automatic saving. You can actually manually save your game as well. And of course, it will take you to the last point of save, regardless of which one comes in first. So it's actually not so bad. So if I was to press... So obviously, of course, the X button is what you press through in regards to the menu. So looking in the sachet, we've got 3 different potions, which I'm assuming that's for the Pokemon in particular and not for the person itself. Well, it says it right there in the description here. A spray-type medicine for treating wounds. It can be used to restore 20 health points to a Pokemon. Nice. And what currency is that? Is that... I don't even know what currency that is in the top right corner. I'll just take you off screen here. Oh, it's not very good camera work here. But if you're looking on here, I think I might just place it about here. Actually, what we could do to see less of me, ta-da! There you go. And as John Cena once said, you can't see me. But anyway, so without further ado, of course, and then of course you've got the key items. So I think these are in regards to unlock, like your important items for like keys or accessing through areas. So which ain't too bad, to be fair. So of course, there's nothing to really go too much unless we make great progress. So of course you're moving around with the analog stick, and of course you've got a complete 360 of camera angle with the R analog stick. But of course this is in regards to up and down movements, this is all inverted control. So do take this into consideration, me old Pokemon darlings. Hey, there's a new one, old Pokemon darlings. And now the game starts. Or so they say originally, or officially, when I say, play. Okay, we're good to go. Get ready for the spotlight again, you three. Sounds like they're famous. Go. Snurt. Really? Snurt? Toto. Oh, those are not actual Pokemon names, I've just realised that. Today's mission is to add to our own ranks. We'll spread the word about how great Hotel Z is, and once there's a guest who looks like they've got what it takes, we'll recruit them to the cause. Now we need a tourist who really looks the part, and somehow it's going to be us. Oh, how convenient. Bingo! Excuse me, yeah, hi. You just arrived at the Gare de Lumiose, right? And judging by that big old travel bag, I've got a hunch you're a tourist. Phew, if you turned out to be a local, I would have thought I was losing my grip on reality. I think you're starting to lose reality, love, if you ask me. And you're about my height. We'll look nice standing side by side. Okay, we're not talking about marriage, are we? Listen, before you get to touristing, would you mind helping me out with something? I just need to film you saying Hotel Z's a hidden gem of Lumiose. Apologies there, I don't know how long that sort of lasted through, but it wasn't intentional. There's something a little bit corrupt with the OBS software. But anyways, no worries. If you're staying somewhere else, I just need a hand advertising the hotel. Sound good? Good. Okay, lights, camera. That cannot be a Pokemon. Surely not. That's got to be a phone, right? Actually, let's wait a minute. The sound from that ad is going to drown everything out. Welcome to Lumiose City, where people and Pokemon flourish together. My name is Jet, and I am the CEO of Quasartico Incorporation. Pokemon are mysterious and wholly magnificent creatures. They thrive abundantly right here in our midst. In fact, so many Pokemon now grace us with their presence that we've begun setting up wild zones where they can live comfortably alongside us. These diverse creatures wield many marvellous powers. It's up to all of us to work with them so we can live in harmony. Oh, don't get all hippie with me, love. In hopes of strengthening the bonds between people and Pokemon, we're imagining a new future for this city through our urban redevelopment plan. We've now employed our patent holotech in all corners of Lumiose, so our interactive guides can teach you more about your surroundings. A city even more beautiful than before awaits us, all of us. We hope you'll bear that in mind and pardon our construction work. The mega evolution of Lumiose City is coming, brought to you by Quasartico Incorporation. Quasartico Incorporation, yeah, see, I got that just about right. I like how that CEO thinks, even if her ad did keep us from filming. This city and its Pokemon are a wonder. I know you'll love them both. And on that note, let's get to filming. Hang on, where'd your bag go? Why would they be still smiling? And that Pokemon just thieved it, the little bugger! So you hired a Pokemon to carry your stuff. Not a bad idea. Well, I certainly don't think so, because if you saw the clip, it definitely, it definitely wasn't. Wait, so it snagged your bag? Sorry I distracted you with the video stuff. I'll make up for it, though. We'll catch that Pokemon. Get your travel bag back. I suppose that's our very first mission to do. For a little panda-like Pokemon, yes, of course. I guess this wasn't just a wild Pokemon randomly messing with you. Seems like the Pancham that scooted off with your stuff belonged to somebody after all. Hey, what's your name? Well, wouldn't you know it? RugamerAT88, of course. No. Got it. My name's Tawny. We'll figure this out together, don't you worry. Oh, how very friendly. Come on, Pan-chan. Even a backpacker like me wouldn't be caught dead with a bag with this tacky. Maybe it was trying to clean up this eyesore. Let's bring it to the cops, but bet they'll pat us on the back. That nice bag happens to belong to my tourist friend here. Hey, you're Townie! Can't say I know you. Did you see one of the ads I filmed, maybe? It's me, Andy, from the ZA Royale. How could you forget already? Yeah, I'm Andre. We faced off just last night. Oh, now I remember. You two weren't much of a challenge. Wow, that stings, but I guess fair. Listen up, we'll return your bag if you battle us right now. Really? Oh, sounds like we're getting straight into it. That makes no sense. If you want a rematch, all you have to do is wait till nightfall. Shut up! Pan-chan's itching for another shot at you. That's why it snagged the bag. Probably. I'm glad you care about what Pan-chan wants, but I'm not about to let you battle me 2-on-1. Listen, how about I guide you through this mess? I'm just a helpful kind of gal, really. A bit of a strange one, if I'm being honest. Your bag got stolen, right? So what's your next step here? I'm taking back myself or battle with the Pokemon. Well, I suppose if they suggest you don't want to do 2-on-1, then of course battle with Pokemon. That's right, and you've got 3 Pokemon right here ready to help. Whatever, just hurry up or it'll be night anyway. Ooh, impatient are we? Hear that? They're down. Now choose which Pokemon you'll battle with. Oh, which one do I want to go for? Chikorita, Totodile, or Tepig? I think I'm going to go for Totodile. That's Totodile, the big jaw Pokemon. It can blast out mighty jets of water and bite like a champ. You want to battle together with Totodile? Well, yeah, that's why I've gone up to him. That was a bit of a silly question. But of course I do. Alright, I know all this is a lot, but enjoy your first ever Pokemon battle here in Lumio City. How much longer are you going to drag your feet? No longer, we'll see what they say. All that waiting drained my momentum, time to get back into gear. No way am I going to get beat by a Pokemon first timer. Oh, a bit of a cockiness. Real quick, I'll tell you the very basics of Pokemon battles. You've got to order your new buddy Totodile to use its moves to attack the other Pokemon. If the opposing Pokemon's HP hit points fall to 0, you win. Well, that's nice. You're going down, Pan-chan gave us a shot at revenge, and we won't mess. Why don't you shut up, please? I respect that spirit, but you're gonna have an egg on your face for real if you lose to a newbie. Hey, focus up, Townie. You're dealing with me. Oh, I know. Hope you'll put up a little more of a fight than you did last time. I know it's your first match, but you can do this. Have faith in your Pokemon's strength. You can always use moves that lower your opponent's defense too. That's good advice. Too bad. I'll beat you before you can use it. You are challenged by Andy the Backpacker. Andy the Backpacker sent out Pan-chan. Well, it was already right there. How could it have done that? Hold down ZL to focus on opposing Pokemon you want to target. Then use A or other buttons to order your Pokemon to use moves. Once all the opposing trainers' Pokemon have had their HP reduced to 0, you win. This should be interesting. So obviously using that, it doesn't. So you moving your character don't really affect much. It's more of a case of holding down the ZL to target a specific Pokemon that you want your Pokemon to attack the opponent's Pokemon. And with that being said, you can't really attack until like the moves fill back up. And as you can see, we've won our very first match. Not bad for playing a game that I haven't touched for over 20 years. You really held your own. But this was supposed to make us feel better, not you. Well, I couldn't care about your feelings. You was an absolute cow. We lost. And to a newbie. At that, I'm more disappointed in myself than in Pancham. Please tell me you won. Andre? Nope, can't believe I thought I'd score a next day comeback. My Pokemon and I are so let down. This is why you and I get along so well. We even lose together. Aye. Losing together makes the hearts get stronger. Well, it was good to get some practice. Come on, come battle us again sometime. No way, we're not dealing with you again. Not even if we meet during the Royale. Oh, what a bunch of sore losers. You can have your backpack. Pancham says sorry. Now, au revoir. I wonder if Pancham wants to come with us. You retrieved your travel bag. And we completed our first mission, which ain't so bad. Come on. I don't know whether to answer that. Am I missing something? You want a fist pump? Yeah, a fist bump. Put them knuckles out. That's huge. Winning your first battle. You and your new buddy must have been meant to meet. Well, I don't know about that. Why don't you keep Totodile as your partner? Something tells me you two are going to be great together. Here, have Totodile's Pokeball too. Ooh, we keep Pokemon in these to bring them around with us. I wonder if this gives us a demonstration how to recall your Pokemon back into the Pokeballs. Totodile looks as happy as you are. You became Totodile's trainer. You've got the makings of a terrific duo. Don't worry, Video Gamer 88. You're gonna love being a Pokemon trainer. I don't think I had much of a choice, to be honest with you. Battle zone activated. Wow. Where does that imply? Within these walls? Oh no, we chatted too long. It's night already. And here we are in a battle zone. Rotten luck. We don't have time for a full explanation right now, but here's the gist. Battle zones are intense. Anyone who finds you in here can challenge you to a battle on the spot. But I know a safe place we can go. We'll have these two Pokemon take care of your bag. Chikorita and Tepig, you got this. They'll be fine. Other Pokemon will leave them alone. Plus, those two can climb fences and get into places where people can't follow them. Unfortunately, that won't work for us, so we've got to get out of this battle zone. Follow me. Escape from the battle zone. So I suggest that we've got to follow Townie. Stay right behind me. I don't think she needs to move like a tank. I mean, just run around smoothly. We're almost there. What have we got here? A pair of battle zone loiterers. You must be after a Pokemon battle. So square up and give me your best shot. No, wait, my friend here isn't part of. I don't believe anyone asked you. Oh, rude. Sounds like you've got to beat her real game at 88. Don't worry, you and your partner can win this. So remember, just hold down the ZL target so that you can target the Pokemon that she's got in hand, this player here, so that you can concentrate on that Pokemon to then use Totodil's attacks, or whichever Pokemon that you first selected out of the three. The points I earn from trouncing you will propel me up the ranks. You are challenged by Bridget, the waitress. Cleffa. What on earth is a Cleffa? Well, there's only one way to find out. Totodil's doing pretty good, by all accounts. Just one more attack. And boom goes the dynamite. Bridget the waitress sent out a bunny. A what now? Vanelby. What? Oh, like as if they couldn't get much of a choice for names. Oh, that Bunnelby's gone. It did remind me of another character, like a different mascot of some other game. I can't think of what. Another night spent battling in the ZA Royale with no points to show for it. But hey, we won. That's all that matters. Wait a second. Are you not competing in the Royale? I tried to tell you. Ugh. I wasted precious night time on the most useless opponent in the battle zone. You couldn't be any more rude than that, could you? Okay, wow. Real Gamer 88, you're something. Being honest, I don't know about that. You and Totodile have some serious teamwork going. Anyway, that was a good lesson in how intense battle zones can be. So here's my advice as your kind new friend who loves helping people. Let's get the heck out of here before someone else comes after us looking to battle. So of course Townie went through this way, but didn't say specifically where. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. Not sure how we're going to win this. Look, I'm trying to get our hotel guests to safety. Would you please move across? Too bad for your guest. Once you step inside a battle zone, you're a target like everyone else. If that's how you want to play it, then take me on. A floret with a black flower, huh? You don't see that every day. Let's see how it battles. Yeah, I don't think they want to battle now. Amazing what a flower can do. Kiruru? What? Nicely done, Floret. But maybe you should save that Light of Ruin move for when it really counts up. I think she only wanted to help. RioGamer88, let me introduce you to Floret. She's a very special Pokemon. She's apparently 3,000 years old. There is no way. How on earth does she know that's the age of the Pokemon? And thanks to Floret, those troublemakers cleared off. Let's hurry to our safe spot, Hotel Z. Head to the safe spot that Tony said she knows of. So of course when you go into entering between Battle Royale zones to safe spots, you've got to make sure that you press the A button to acknowledge the access. You can relax now, we're out of the battle zone. Hotel Z's just through here. Well, which way through here? Oh, through this way then. I don't think there's anything secretive here. Unless somebody wants a hose pipe and some oranges. Don't think that's going to be any use. But that looks like we're approaching Hotel Z now. Welcome to our humble establishment, Hotel Z. We pride ourselves in offering the most tranquil, relaxing stays around. To all the guests we don't have. Ah, well you got me. Then again, I'm quite curious as to what the hotel bill's going to be. Come on in. I assume that's the case. But I noticed that there's an accessible ladder. Can we go up there now? Let's head into the hotel for now. Yeah, so if you try doing anything off course, you're going to get sort of stopped to a side. I wonder if that would be the same case of when trying to leave. I don't want to upset the computer character and it affects our stats. Let's go inside the hotel. I'm back. AZ. Or Az. Good news, we've got a guest. I suppose we've got to talk to this person right here. So this is the owner of the travel bag sitting over there. What was that in there? Was that a Pokemon? That's right, this is RyuGamer88. He stepped off the train at the Gara de Luminos and right into a world of trouble. But he battled his way out, clicked with my Totodile perfectly. So I entrusted him with Totodile as a partner. A wise decision. People and Pokemon meet with fate dictates it should be so. Yeah, it felt like they were meant to be a team. But then night fell and we got caught up in the ZA Royal stuff, so I brought him here. I see. I was concerned when a bag arrived with no owner. That is why I sent Floette out to seek you. It seems my worries were unfounded. No, I'm glad you did. Floette saved our skins with a light of ruin. It's a heck of a move. You're so wise, Az. I can almost believe you really are 3,000 years old, like you always say. RyuGamer88. I believe you've been led here because this is where you are meant to be. Really? I am Az. And as the owner of Hotel Z, I welcome you. Pray, allow me a few words. I hope you'll indulge me as your host. Tony entrusting you with Totodile makes you its keeper, a Pokemon trainer. So hear me now, RyuGamer88, for Pokemon are truly wondrous creatures. Every Pokemon possesses great power of its own, and it will wield that power for a Pokemon trainer it has placed its faith in. I urge you to treasure your Pokemon, and never betray that faith. I don't think we get the option to do that, nor that I want to be that cruel. That is all I wish to say. Room 202 is yours to use. You obtain the key to room 202. Key to room 202. The key for room 202 at Hotel Z. Well, that's nice, I suppose. You can take the elevator to the second floor. Rest up for tonight, then come meet me down here in the lobby tomorrow morning. But doing a little bit of exploring here, this is actually quite a nice hotel, really. And to think that they've put in quite a bit of the extra detail, and still this game runs smoothly, is pretty awesome, to be fair. So even if you're not a fully fledged Pokemon fan, and have a, you know, you do like a little bit of Pokemon on the side, or if you're a massive fanboy, fangirl of Pokemon, by all means, you won't be mistaken with this game. It is pretty awesome, to be fair. But anyways, let's get to our room. It's a well-worn elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? Well, I think I can only go to the second floor. I don't see no point of saying I'll stay here. So of course up the elevator we go. It's quite a nice hotel. Where are the beverages? I was hoping there'd be a vending machine, but not that we get much of a classy choice. But again, I can't really moan. I don't even know what my hotel bill is going to be. Here's room 202. You unlock the door with your key. Well, yeah, that's a bit Captain Obvious. Thanks for that, Pokemon. Wow, talk about 5-star there. Lie down on your bed and get a good night's sleep at last. Wow. Wow, wow. I think we shall rest, indeed. Rest until tomorrow morning? Yes, I'll call it a day. Hey, sorry, I know I said you should sleep, but can we talk for a sec? What does Townie want? Someone's left you water and some amenities atop of the chest of drawers. Like most hotels do. So anyways, as we go through the game, Tony has just obviously come through. Begging your pardon, dear guest. I neglected to show you our hotel's true gem, a stunning panorama. That means, come on, you gotta see the roof. Well, thank you very much for that clarity. I think I'd get the gist of that. That's actually pretty cool. That's sort of nice viewing from there. It's a bit late now, but welcome to Lumio City. Is that alcohol there? I definitely have a shot or two. It's got its weird parts, but it's a good place. I like it here. Listen, I owe Az big time for all the help he's given me since I got here. I want to do right by him in return. Not to put you on the spot, but think you could give me a hand? I don't think it really matters as to what the options are. Thanks, that means a lot. At least we know to fist bump. But what is with that green Pokemon? Oh, I don't want to say it's a Pokemon unless it's something else. But at least we completed the main mission of number 2. A boy accompanied by a Zygarde cell. Was he also brought here because Lumiose requires him? Seems like Az knows a little bit something more than we should know. Be great if he could share that with us. The next day, your alarm is going off. A new life in Lumio City, Mission 3. So of course, me old gaming Pokemon darlings, we are going to call it off from here. And if you did like this video, then of course hit that like button. If you've got any favourite Pokemons or anything you liked about Pokemon or anything you'd like me to see or do in the upcoming game, then of course write a comment down below. You know I'd love seeing all your comments, and of course I will get back to you as soon as possible of the matter. I do apologise on the glitch of the recording earlier. I don't know what happened there with the Elgato, but I'm glad that we got that fixed quite briefly. So apologies on that disturbance. But if you are new to Rio Gamer 88, hit that subscribe button so that you, me old Pokemon darlings, can enjoy all the upcoming gaming content, whether it's Pokemon or anything else. But without further ado, take care of yourselves and each other. Ta-da!